Hey guys, welcome back to Thursdays with TogetherweR. Today the topic that I want to talk about is mindful eating. This can be a really tough issue for people with eating disorders because we become so detached from the body and normal hunger and satiety signals and how to relearn, like, what is normal eating, what is the normal pace for eating, what is true hunger, what is true satiety, different reconnecting methods. It can be really, really challenging because for so long we haven't been eating according to our bellies, we've been eating according to our disorder. So I actually wrote, or came up with, I guess, a method for mindful eating that has helped me in my journey to healing. And I call it the slow, savor, stop method. And I thought I would share it here in case somebody might find it helpful. And this helps with like any eating disorder in any stage. Like if you're wanting to have a mind-body reconnect, this can be really helpful. So I thought I'd share with you this post. I had put this on my website in November of 2009, just before Thanksgiving, so that it might help members, which, obviously feast days, like holidays, it's more of an issue than day to day, but the technique will work at any time. So I'm hoping that someone here might find it useful. So, pull that post up for you guys. Okay, I have a few tips I'd like to share with regard to eating in general with respect to stopping the binge monster in his fat, ugly tracks. It's so funny. I have never gotten into purging as a habit or obsession, but I used to binge very badly. I developed the following method over time, my own journey back from the depths of AN. It is my hope that the following ideas will assist you in changing your focus from negative to positive with respect to nourishing the self, and furthermore, help attenuate your own urge to binge or overeat on feast days. But this also works for, like I was saying, like getting back in touch. If you're a restrictor and you're needing to figure out how to eat again, this can be helpful for that as well. So, let's see here. So, step 1 is change your attitude toward food. This sounds impossibly alien to most people suffering with EDs, but it can be done. If we stop berating ourselves for wanting and work to change our mindset from food is forbidden and evil to food is necessary, it is fuel, and I give myself permission to enjoy what I take into myself, the entire intense wanting impetus lessens dramatically. Furthermore, I believe in the elimination of forbidden foods lists. It is human nature to want that which we cannot have. Therefore, setting up a situation of, I can never eat this again, precipitates an acutely potent sense of deprivation and leads to phenomenally strong cravings for the forbidden item. The key here is moderation. We've all heard this axiom ad nauseum. I present below a method of accomplishing said moderation in all eating. Let's see. So, using the slow, savor, stop method. Consider the following scenarios. A. You've been fasting, restricting, and hunger so intense strikes with unbelievable acuity you must eat and cannot resist. B. Your biggest trigger has been activated and you feel the overwhelmingly intense urge to binge. C. You are eating according to your plan and want to do so consciously and with positivity. D. An unavoidable family event, including food and feast proportions, has arrived and you are apprehensive. The formula presented below provides a healthy, positive solution to all of these events and any others in which eating occurs. At least I hope so. I hope you guys will agree with me and find this useful. So, the slow, savor, stop method. Slow. Eat without rushing. Take your time. One bite at a time. Savor. Put down your fork or spoon after you put a bite into your mouth. Close your eyes. Feel the texture of the food in your mouth. Appreciate its flavor. Really taste and enjoy the yumminess of what you're eating. Stop. After swallowing each bite, stop. Close your eyes. Assess how you feel. Note the sensations of your stomach. Are you sated? If yes, stop. You've had enough. You do not need to be stuffed to feel satisfied. Your goal is to identify the point of satiety and stop eating at that point. If you are not sated, take another bite and repeat the steps. So that's the method in short. Okay, so now here's some background for implementing this. Notes on implementing this method. First thing you must do is become conscious of what you are about to do. Eating can become so automatic. Patterns which have long been implemented emerge, and the body seems to run on autopilot. Taking the time to enter the ideal frame of mind will help you eat with awareness. How do you do this? Take a moment. Breathe. Understand that while hunger is an incredibly intense and demanding sensation, or the impetus to binge, you do not have to rush in the acquisition of satiety. It will come. Relax and breathe. Remember, it takes approximately 20 minutes for the satiety hormone, cholecystokinin or CCK, to rise and impart a feeling of being sated. It may feel impossible to do this at first, but it gets easier and easier as you pursue mindful eating consciousness. Say to yourself the following: I am allowed to eat as much as I want, as long as I eat mindfully. I accept that food is fuel, not forbidden or evil, and I give myself permission to enjoy what I take into myself in the process of nourishing my body. Affirmations can really help override a lot of toxic ED thoughts and programmed responses that we have and stressors that we have surrounding eating on food. So affirmations have always been really helpful for me. They take a while to get used to and get into the habit of, but once you do, they really do work. And the idea behind that is that this is the same idea that's behind my Positivity and Healing Challenge, which I'll talk about in another video, but certain thoughts, there are different neuronal pathways in the brain, and every time you have the same thought, that pathway gets reinforced. It gets like deeper carved into the map of the brain, right? So if you embrace more positive thoughts and more positive or affirming statements, empowering statements, encouraging statements, you are carving that message deeper and hopefully eventually will override the toxic ones. It just helps kind of balance thinking a little bit and keep some positive impulses going in your brain. So then I review the method here. Slow. After each bite, take a moment or two to close your eyes and see how you feel. Do you feel hungry still? Do you feel sated yet? If not, go ahead and eat another bite. Repeat this process until sated. Satiety is when you are not stuffed, but you are satisfied. This is a tricky one for with EDs, but it can be learned. Take your time. No wolfing down. The first few bites are the most difficult because there is a very strong urge to just stuff yourself silly as quickly as possible. But if you go slow, you will find that you will feel sated much sooner than you expected before you've really eaten that much. And remember, you can have as much as you want. There is no need to rush. No one is going to snatch the food from you. Take your time. Relax and breathe. Allow yourself to enjoy each bite. We have all been confronted with a seemingly irresistible impetus to have a gorge fest in response to denying ourselves food. Make yourself go slow. And if you keep repeating to yourself, I can have as much as I want, as long as I take my time and enjoy every morsel, it can really help. Once again, remember, after each bite, take a moment to close your eyes and see how you feel. Do you feel hungry still? Do you feel sated yet? If not, go ahead and eat another bite. Close your eyes again. Breathe. Note the sensations in your stomach. Do you feel hungry still or empty? Do you feel sated? If not, take another bite. Repeat until sated. Not stuffed full, just satisfied. Okay. 3. Be awake, alert, and oriented in person, time, and place when eating. I borrowed this tenet from medical practice. A person with full mental faculties is said to be awake, alert, and oriented times 3. To person, one knows who they are. Time, one knows the day or date. And place, one knows where they are. If we are in possession of our mental faculties, there is no excuse for engaging in unconscious hand-to-mouth eating. We must recognize and cease this rote behavior. It can be done. When we eat, many of us are so programmed to clean our plate. When I wanted to kick Binge Monster in the balls and incapacitate his ass forever, I knew I had to understand the mechanisms leading up to the binging event. I began to observe the way I ate. I would keep staring at what was left, and because I was raised to eat everything on my plate, it was a subconscious hand-to-mouth process, resulting in my determining to finish it all, even if I was not hungry anymore, even without thinking about it. Stop this. Be conscious when you're eating. One of the things that I found most helpful with respect to remaining consciously aware when eating was to ritualize the process. This may sound strange, but in fact, many people with eating disorders ritualize eating already. Eating only one type of food, cutting it into a precise size or number of pieces, only eating food of a certain color, the list goes on. Let me just check my time here. Okay. The goal here is to reprogram ritualizing thoughts, create a positive, healthy environment, and make the event of eating special, pleasurable, and peaceful. Light candles, play relaxing music, dab on some soothing essential oil like lavender. Use a beautiful placemat and nice dishes. Your conscious focus should be, food is life, and thinking of it as the sacred sustenance it truly is will leave you humbled and appreciative when consuming food. Most of all, you do deserve to nourish yourself. I hope some of you will find this helpful. Much love and be well, precious ones, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Let me know if you try it and it helps you. Let me know, okay? And of course, always, if you have any suggestions for us, let us know. We're here for you.